Okay, good morning everyone. Our subject today is MAPE, and one of the components of the MAPE that you are going to discuss today is all about arts. So we are now here in quarter 1, week 6, arts. The most essential learning competencies that we are going to discuss today are the following. So we have explain the elements and principles applied in comic art, applies concepts and steps and procedures in cartoon character making, creates own cartoon character to entertain, express opinions, ideas, etc. Explains ideas about the cartoon character. The topics that we are going to discuss today are the following. So we have cartoon character making, cartoons in entertainment and expression. So now let us proceed and let us talk about now the objectives of the lessons in arts. So in number 1, we have here the explain the elements and principles applied in comic art. Number 2, applies concepts and steps and procedures in cartoon character making. Number 3, creates own cartoon character to entertain, express opinions, ideas, etc. Number 4, explains ideas about the cartoon character. Excuse. So what is the expectation of this lesson? At the end of this lesson, you are expected to identify the elements of arts, apply concepts and procedures in cartoon character making, create an entertaining comic strip using cartoon characters, and express opinion and appreciate the importance of expressing oneself in creating or making your cartoon character. Introduction of the lesson. Everybody loves cartoons, regardless of their age. I'm sure you are one of them. Who are your favorite cartoon characters? Do you find them cute and cool? Do you see where the elements of art, line, shape, color, form, and texture can be spotted on these cartoon character examples? Do these elements of art are applied by the artists? So here are some examples of cartoons. So we have Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, we have Pinocchio, Donald Duck, and Bugs Bunny. So these are some examples of cartoons. A cartoon is a form of visual communication that became popular with the invention of the modern newspaper and motion picture in the 20th century. It is a type of illustration, sometimes animated, typically in non-realistic or semi-realistic style. So as you can see here in the screen, so we have here the animated cartoon. So as you can see here, we have Bugs Bunny and Lola hugging each other. So the cartoon is sometimes animated and it's typically in a non-realistic or semi-realistic style. A visual artist who specializes in drawing cartoons is called a cartoonist. Modern cartoons were first used to attract the viewer to newspapers and movies. Elements of arts like line, shape, color, form, and texture are applied to these artworks. So based on the screen, so we have here the sample video of a visual artist or the cartoonist. Okay. So next, digital art is an artistic work or practice that uses digital technology as part of the creative presentation of the art. Inkscape is one of the digital art software that you can use in creating your character. These characters may be an editorial cartoon, comic cartoon, or caricature. Okay. In computer-generated cartoon character art, the elements and principles of art are still used and apply even with the use of technologies. Digital art is an artistic work or practice that uses digital technology as part of the creative presentation of the art. Inkscape is one of the digital art software that you can use in creating your character. These characters may be an editorial cartoon, comic cartoon, or caricature. So based on the picture, this is an example of a comic cartoon. Okay. Cartoons in entertainment and expression. Cartoons are considered an easy source of entertainment for children, teens, and even adults. They can watch cartoons on television or view them on the internet using applications and websites. It can be done at their homes and can be an enjoyable activity which can also help them with their growth and development. So here are some examples of cartoons and entertainment and expressions. It includes comics, as you can see here. So we have editorial cartoon. So we have a gag cartoon and we have a political cartoon. So here are some ideas in making your cartoon character to consider. So number one, we have the shape of face. Geometric shapes such as oval, square, rectangle, oblong, triangle, or heart shaped. Alright, so here are the shapes of face. As you can see here, there are various shapes that you can see here in the picture. So we have oval shape face, we have the square face shape, we have the round face shape, or a heart face shape, and the oblong face shape. Okay. So here are some examples, and I think so I gave an example of the cartoon character which has the same with their heads, or with the shape of their heads. So for example here, it is the cartoon character, or the anime cartoon character in One Punch Man, and he is Saitama. So as you can see here, Saitama has an oval shape of its head, right? And the next one is SpongeBob, right? So SpongeBob has a square shaped face, alright? So Saitama has an oval shaped face, while SpongeBob has a square shaped face. Okay. So the next one is Voltorb. Right? Do you know Voltorb? So Voltorb came from the cartoon Pokemon, or the Pocket Monster. The next one is Vegeta. So Vegeta is one of the anime cartoon of Dragon Ball Z. And as you can see here, that the shape of the Vegeta's head is a heart shape. So it has a heart shape, while the head of Megamind has an oblong shape, right? So Voltorb has a round shape. So as you can see here, that the Voltorb is a round, and Vegeta has a heart-shaped face, and then Megamind has an oblong-shaped face. Okay. So we can relate also the eyes. So it is one of the most important parts of facial features where it shows the emotions or reactions of cartoon characters. It may be happy, sad, anxious, nervous, surprised, or angry. As you can see here in the picture, here are the facial features, or actually the facial expressions of or the emotions or reactions of cartoon characters. So sometimes it could be happy, sad, anxious, nervous, surprised, or angry. Okay. Next, number 3 is lips or mouth. Aside from eyes, it also shows the reactions. Shows the reaction or feeling of a cartoon character. It may show sadness, surprise, happiness, or disappointment. Okay. So these are the examples of lips or mouth of a cartoon character. So it may show sadness, surprise, happiness, or disappointment. Next is hair. It gives attraction and improves the features of your cartoon character. Also, it emphasizes the gender of the cartoon character. Okay, so based on the hair, it emphasizes the gender of the cartoon character, if it is a boy or a girl. Okay, so the most common hair, if the hair is short, it means that uh, the character is male or a boy. Well, that if the character has a long hair, it means that the character is a girl or a female. Okay. So we have here now the skin tone. It emphasizes the origin of the cartoon character it portrays. Furthermore, it may belong to some indigenous groups. Right. So as you can see here, the skin tone or the color of the cartoon character's skin. So we have here from lightest to darkest color of the skin tone or color of the skin, right? So that emphasizes the origin of the cartoon character. Next, accessories. You may add accessories to your cartoon character such as glasses to make it look smart or witty, or some pieces of jewelry to show status in life, or dress up and activities that your cartoon character wants to represent. So according to this, so these are the accessories that you can use to be the part of your cartoon character. If you are using glasses, so it means that the character, your cartoon character, looks smart or witty. And some of the jewelry here, if you dress up your cartoon character, it may show that your cartoon character is emphasizes their status in life. Okay, and if you're going to dress up the cartoon character, it means that it is the character you want to represent. Okay. So remember, so we have here the line. The path of a moving point made by a tool, instrument, or medium as it moves across an area is called a line. Lines can be straight or curved, thick or thin. Color is a pigment added to any artwork to bring it to life and make it more attractive or visually appealing. Shape is a two-dimensional figure enclosed by a line. Texture. The surface quality of an object is called texture. It can be felt through touching or having an illusion of touch. Forms are three-dimensional shapes expressing length, width, and depth. Balls, cylinders, boxes, and pyramids. The common types of cartoons used in entertainment and expression are Number 1. Comics is a sequence of illustrations arranged in interrelated frames to display short humor or form of narrative with speech balloons and captions. Number 2 is editorial. Editorial are the graphic representation of their creators' ideas and opinions. In addition, the editorial cartoon most of the time, but not always, reflects the publication's point of view. Number 3 is gag. It is most often a single frame cartoon, usually including a caption or dialogue beneath the drawing. Number 4 is political. A political is a drawing, usually includes caricature made to give editorial commentary on politics, politicians, and current events. So these are the common types of cartoons used in entertainment and expression. So we have comics, editorial, gag, and political. Okay, so thank you so much guys for watching my video. I hope you learned something from me. So hope to see you guys. See you soon, class. Goodbye.